This is theOZer. Pampered bees, theOZer style. New brood orientation flight. We have new brood, new girls here on the porch. These little teeny weeny cute little new girls. They look like little Mary Lou Rettons. And you can tell by their size and by the nature of them right now that they're not foragers. They are acquainting themselves with the mouth of this hive, with the landing porch. And they'll hang out here for a little bit, and then they'll take off and take their first orientation flight, where they'll do nothing more than come out here, fly around in this area, and kind of hover and get a feel for the hive. Okay? On a jocular, interesting note, we do have this hive facing compass north, hoping that it would help, and it does help the bees orient themselves by having this thing facing true north, the sun, the moon, the sky above, and all that junk. Because bees do inside, when they're showing other bees where to find things, dance certain dances up and down and back and forth in lateral movements relative to the angle of the sun when they're talking about where they just found something, like a crop of flowers or something. And they do this in the dark in a hive. A hive is dark. People don't really understand that, but a hive is dark inside. Everything that they do is movement, sound, aromas, pheromones, different things that they use to communicate with. They don't use, per se, sight inside the hive while they're talking to each other. All these different aromas and things blend to tell this hive what's going on. We're becoming more and more aware of the bee's consciousness, a bee colony hive's consciousness. It is an interesting phenomenon in respect that these bees are the next generation of bees for this hive, but yet they carry a flow, a conscious flow, it seems, through where you have some bees that are hive bees, some bees that care for new bees, some bees that guard the door, other bees that take off eventually and forage, things like that, other bees that build comb, propolis, take on different responsibilities, different period of time in their life. They're not really, there's no set cyclical reason or to things. You don't, like, in other words, be it 10 days isn't, say, working on helping raise young, and then at 21 days foraging. But there doesn't seem to be that regimentation on how a bee will end up doing different things and or why end up doing different things. But bees will end up in areas where they specialize in their function, building comb, making propolis, tending to new brood, things like that, foraging. They seem to take on these responsibilities as if a singular conscience. And the aromas and the pheromones and all the things going inside, the noises in here, the way these bees talk to each other, they are in this deeply intricate language of their own, speak very, very deeply with one another, know totally what's going on, what they got to do to make this hive survive. These are new girls, Mary Lou Rettons, smaller, new brood bees. Look how small they are. And they're just getting orientated to the mouth of this hive. Like I said, then they take their orientation flight. See them right here? They're just simply orienting themselves to the mouth of this hive. I don't want to fall in this, I don't want to get in that fold of my shirt. That's all these bees are doing, not all they're doing. That's what these bees are doing. A lot of these bees. There's some debris that they're trying to bring out. That's from let's see if I can get that. It's some gunk. Just some gunk. theOZer, pampered bees, theOZer style. Love bees.